All right, welcome back, and we are about to go racing yet again. This is the ka4 Junior Light Final, brought to you by Chaos Karting, and off the front row will be Declan Matthews and Blake Lockett. Behind them, Luke Pink and Ryan Newton. Then it will be Tennant and Target. Behind them, Evans and Comley. Then it's Mitchell and Rolfo, Jennings and Wooler, followed by Brody Nunn. Round they come, heading down towards us at Project X. Blake the Lockett, the Rocket. What can he do from the front row? He went backwards in the last one, remember, and he got it all back together and managed to get about 4 spots back. Can he do it again? ka4 Junior Light Final. This is for the Maroon Plate, the Queensland State Cup, Ipswich Kart Club. From the front, Declan Matthews. Will he get the whole shot? Will Blake the Rocket Lockett get the whole shot himself? Into Howards they go. We are about to go green light racing through 12 nice and steady. On to Northside Kart Supplies they come. All starting to put the foot down now. Do we go green light racing? Orange lights, whoa. I think they'd all planted it a little bit quick that time. So we'll get a bit of tension built up and we'll try it again. Short course will be taken this time. Through they will go then. Matthews off the front with Lockett. Newton behind him and Pink. Target next to them with Tennant. Then Comley and Evans. Then it's Rolfo. Next to Rolfo is Jennings, then Wooler and Nunn as they all come round, getting ready this time. Hopefully we'll go this time into Northside Kart Supplies they come. Watch for the green light. Do we go racing? Yes we do. Matthews gets the whole shot, dives it through. He's gone through clean and it looks like Newton has jumped ahead of Blake the Lockett Rocket. He did indeed. Newton's gone through to second. Lockett to third. Target up to fourth. What a drive from Target. That was a belter. And was that my favourite Pikey, Comley? It was. Comley through to fifth. Pink down to sixth. Oh my goodness me, it all changed in those 2 corners. And down the back straight they go. Tennant has gone backwards. He's had a terrible start. He's about 7th. Into Howard's hairpin they go. On to 12. Matthews from Newton, from Lockett, from Target, then Comley, then Pink. Over the line they go. Into Chaos Corner. Then they will come back towards us. Into the Sweet Tune flip-flop. Through they all stream. All single file now. None holding on at the back as the leaders come back up towards us at the Project X hairpin. Still no moves being made. Oh, up the inside goes Pink on Comley. Comley's gone through on Pink. Oh, sorry, Pink has gone through on Comley. Comley's back one. Will he stay there? Comley gets the head down. Can he get in the slipstream? Oh, up the inside has gone. Oh no, did it? Was that Matthews? Matthews held on as he just. Newton looks really, really racy now. I think Newton is going to make a move soon. He does indeed pull alongside. Doesn't go through though. Target, look at Target. He is going left and right. He really does fancy this one, does Oscar Target. Matthews though, he's in the fight of his life. Newton, Lockett, Target, Pink, Comley. Then it's Tennant. Through they go, back up towards us at Project X. 16 laps still to go. Down towards DTE. No change this time. Into DTE with the leaders. Still Matthews hangs on, but Newton, he looks really racy. Newton alongside, Newton goes through. Newton to the front. Ryan Newton goes to the front and holds it there. Matthews to second. Lockett to third. Oh, it's all changed. Target's gone round. Target, he's gone round behind me. Disaster for Oscar Target. Oh no, it's all got shaken up. So these three now have got an enormous lead over Comley in fourth. And finally Target's got going again with Luke Pink. Absolute disaster for Pink and Target at the back. Meanwhile, Newton holds on from Matthews. Blake the Rocket Locket looking really quick again. And right there with the front two. Can my favourite pikey, Oscar Comley, get back with those front three? Oh, Matthews thought about it then. You can see he's got the speed. Through 12. Onto north side they come. Back down towards us. Down the start finish straight. Newton looked over the right shoulder. Matthews thought about the left shoulder for a minute and then decided better of it. Back they come then. Into the Sweet Tune flip-flop. It's still as you were. Newton, Matthews, Lockett. Comley goes through then. Then it's Tennant. Back they come. Behind Comley it's Mitchell. Mitchell hanging on. Right behind Tennant. Down to DTE, the leaders go. Any change this time? It's going to come now with 14 laps to go. Down the back straight he goes. Does he get the slipstream? Not this time. Newton hangs on. It might just stay like this for a few more laps. They might want to just have a rest, take a breather and do it all again near the end. Maybe I'm wrong. Matthews breathing all over the back of Newton. Looking really hungry again. Down he comes into the Sweet Tune flip-flop. Onto G-Force chain brake. Nothing between the front three. It is on between those. Back they come towards us at Project X. 13 laps still to go. Matthews might leave it a few more laps before having another go at leading. Newton looks over the left shoulder to see where he is. Oh, was there a touch there? I think it might have been. Lockett alongside. Lockett's on alongside. He has. Will he go right around the outside? He'll have the... Oh, he has to yield. Oh, that was mighty close. I think Newton and Matthews came together coming out of DTE and it allowed Lockett to go right up alongside Matthews. Could not do anything about it. Had to bring it back. In we come then to Sweet Tune flip-flop. Through they go to G-Force chain brake. Still it's on between these three. Oh, look at this. Curtis Tennant. He's almost caught Comley. Curtis Tennant, that will be for fourth. He's almost with him. Can Comley hang on? Down to DTE they go. It's still the front three. Newton, Matthews, Lockett. Then it's Comley, Tennant, Mitchell, Evans, Rolfo, Wooler, and Nunn. Then Jennings, then Pink and Target as the leaders come through 12. On to Northside. Oh, he did. No, he didn't. Back we come. Oh, they're all looking over the shoulder. All looking to see who's where. Still it's Newton out front from Matthews. With 11 laps of this race to go. That's a long, long way yet. Do the Sweet Tune flip-flop. Can Lockett stay with the pace? On they go. Down Crane Hotline. Back up towards Project X. Matthews right behind Newton. Into Project X. Down to DTE. All together still the front three. That's your podium at the moment. Unless Comley and Tennant can do anything about it. And Tennant, he's gone through on Comley. Tennant's got the job done. Now he's in fourth. He is in hot pursuit now of those three in front. And 10 whole laps to catch them. Can he catch them? The flying Curtis Tennant. He's left it till the final to show his pace. Here come the leaders. Newton, Matthews, Lockett, now Tennant and Comley, then Evans. Through they go into G-Force chain brake. Back up towards us with the leaders then. Still Newton holds on out front. Matthews 3 kart lengths behind, as is Lockett. Into DTE they go. Back down the back straight. In towards Howard's. On to 12 they will come. Nothing between these three. Into Northside Kart Supplies they come. onto the start-finish straight. Through chaos they go. Still those three battling it out. Back towards us then, into the sweet tune flip-flop. Your leader still, Newton, from that man Matthews, hanging on to second. Blake, the Locket Rocket, right behind them, and holding on with 8 laps of this race left. Up to Project X they come. Can Tennant bridge the gap? There goes Curtis. Comley right behind him. Then it's Evans just there. Into DTE and down the back straight go the leaders already. Into Howards. Still the front three battling it out. No change yet. We thought it might be left for a few more laps. That's exactly what's going on. All biding their time. All getting ready to make that move when it counts and when it suits them best. Will Matthews do it now? 8 laps. I think he might go with 6 laps to go. He will be counting them down in his head. He will want to go, but only go when he knows he can break away. He's making sure he's staying in front of Blake, the Rocket Locket at the moment. Down to DTE, onto the back straight they go. Still that front three as you were. Oh, he's gone through now. This will be 7 laps to go, and he's decided now is the time. Matthews to the front, Newton to second, Locket still third. Through chaos they go. Who will go next? You fancy there might just be another one. Matthews though, back towards us, now in the lead. Now he's going to drive the wheels off that kart. That Ricardo car with the CRX engine, it will be smoked right to the end for 7 whole laps. Let's hope he can hang on. He's already got 3 cartlets on Newton. Can he hold him? Down the back straight, Newton desperate to hold on. This is for the maroon plate. Newton closes right up at the end of the straight into Howards. Not letting him get away yet. He has not given up. 6 laps after this one. Over the line they go. He is dead set right alongside. Oh, he thought about it and then yielded and pulled it back. Goodness me, he is going to try any which way but loose. Over they go. Through the G-Force chain brake. The 3 at the front, they've been at the front for the entire race. We can't take our eyes off them. Into Project X. Through goes Matthews up front, followed by Newton, followed by Blake, the Rocket Locket. Into DTE. Now Rocket looks a bit racy. Will he go through on the brakes? He does. Rocket through to second. Blake, the Rocket Locket, is through to second. He made it stick. Round he comes then into Northside. Can he get after Matthews? Will Newton go back through? Newton goes through again. Newton back to second. And guess what this is doing? 5 laps to go. Matthews could clear off into the distance. Oh boy, that was just what he needed. Newton and Locket to be trading places has given him at least 10 karts lead as they go down to DTE. 5 laps still remaining. That is exactly what Matthews needed to win him the maroon plate. Can he keep that gap now with 5 more laps to go? 4 after this one. Will they bridge the gap? We'll see what it is when they come. It was 0.419 on the previous lap. What is it this time? 0.677. That's what that battling has done. It's put them back a bit, but can they bring it back together? Newton looks really quick. I think he's dragging him back in, you know. I think he really is closing that gap up. Matthews looks over the shoulder, a little bit nervy. The number 74 Ricardo driver. Very, very nervy out front. Can it all come back together just with 3 laps to go after this one? Down the back straight they go. Remember, it was 0.677 the gap. I don't think it's that this time. Through 12 they come. On to Northside Cart Supplies. Watch for the gap, ladies and gentlemen. What is it this time? It is 0.550. That's a tenth knocked off it with 3 laps left. Round we come into the Sweet Tune flip-flop. Lockett right behind Newton again, right on his tail. Newton trying to get back with Matthews, but Declan, he's trying to clear off into the distance. Through Project X they go, down towards DTE. White flag will be made ready behind me into DTE. Can he close it up a little bit more to make the last lap a very, very interesting affair indeed? He does close it up. Is it close enough? Through 12, he almost closed it right up. Matthews though, on the power. 2 laps after this, he's still got time. Still has 2 laps. He can still do it. Round we come through the Sweet Tune flip-flop with the leader, Matthews. And now Newton, he's right on the back of him yet again. It is all on. It's Matthews, Newton, Lockett, Tennant, Comley, Evans, Mitchell, Rolfo, Pink, Wooler, and Nunn. Then Jennings. Unfortunately, Oscar Target has retired. So back with the leaders, the 3 at the front. And Matthews trying his best to clear off. He can't quite break the toe. Through 12 they come. On to Northside Cart Supplies. Back past us they go. White flag is waved. This is the last lap. 1 to go for these 3. Who will get the win in the ka4 Junior Light Final, brought to you by Chaos Karting. Round we come through G-Force Chainbreak into Crane Hotline. Tennant's comfortable 4th now. Comley has got Evans right with him in 5th. Through they come into Project X. These 3, I think it's been sorted. It looks like this is how it is gonna finish, barring a miracle. Matthews looks over his shoulder long and hard. Newton just closes up on the brakes and in for the last time into 12. And your winner, ka4 Junior Light Final, state title champion, it is Declan Matthews. Ryan Newton 2nd, Blake Lockett 3rd, Tennant gets 4th, Comley it was in 5th, Evans gets 6th, Mitchell 7th, Rolfo 8th, Pink was 9th, Wooler was in 10th, and I think it's Nunn, is it? It is indeed. Brody Nunn comes over in 11th, and then Tyson Jennings in 12th.